Hello friends, today I want to talk about mental resiliency and how we can develop it through our breathing and how it can help you to live a more peaceful life, reduce stress, reach our goals, and also give you some protocols on how to develop mental resiliency with our breathing.
Stress comes in many forms. For example, there's stress on our muscles when we undergo resistance training, like lifting heavy things. There's also metabolic stress when our body needs to cool down or heat our core temperature to maintain equilibrium. In addition, we can have psychological stress when working too many hours, having too many responsibilities, or facing a difficult situation.
We all have multifaceted, complex lives with all kinds of demands and expectations from all kinds of people, including ourselves. So it's often difficult to take any advice from other people because they don't live the exact complex life that we do. We all also have different levels of stress resiliency. What is stressful for one person isn't necessarily the case for another person. So there are basically three parameters that we can influence. One, there is the volume of things in our calendar, in our to-do list, or things in our head. Second, there's the load or weight of something that can cause us stress. For instance, we can get way over our heads if we have too many obligations within a given time frame, or we can set a goal that is way above our current skill level. That would be an example or some examples for one, the volume, and two, the load of stress. And on the other side, there is our resiliency to stress. We cannot always control the first two parameters because, life happens. But we can control how we react to stress. But how can we develop a stronger stress shield? We want to become this one person who is calm and rational while everything is on fire and everyone else is panicking. Like almost everything in life, we do this through training, old-fashioned training.
Train your breathing. Our breathing is a gateway to our autonomic nervous system, the system that controls our breathing, body temperature, heart rate, hormone levels like cortisol and adrenaline, inflammation, and our immune response. When we face a stressful situation, our autonomic nervous system reacts. Specifically, our sympathetic nervous system gets activated, which controls our fight and flight mode. On the other side of this coin called autonomic nervous system is our parasympathetic nervous system, our relax and recovery mode. This is associated with slow breathing and a lower heart rate. That data has shown that our breathing not only projects our autonomic nervous system's activity, but that we also can voluntarily influence it by conscious breathing.
A good way to understand the relation between our breathing and our nervous system is by understanding where we put more emphasis on our inhale or our exhale in the breathing pattern. For example, if we want to have more energy and feel more alert, we want to put more emphasis on the inhale. We want to inhale stronger than we exhale. And on this other side, if we want to calm ourselves, we want to put more focus on the exhale and have a shorter, still deep, but a shorter inhale.
Let's take the situation where we want to calm ourselves down. This could be before a job interview, a presentation, or a competition, or between sets of strength training, or also during ice baths or cold showers. So one way you could go about that is by doing a few long exhales. You could add a humming to the exhale to relax further. Or you could do something called the physiological sigh. Huh? What? The physiological sigh is a short double inhale and a long exhale. I heard Professor Andrew Huberman talking about this the first time, and it works for me. According to Huberman, the double inhale pops our little air sacs in our lungs open, allowing more oxygen in and enabling you to offload carbon dioxide better on the long exhale.
So we now know how we can calm ourselves down by breathing in an acute situation. But how can we develop a stronger stress resiliency in general with our breathing? We can do that with a combination of strong inhales and breath retention, where we hold our breath to engage both systems, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system at the same time, and push it to its extremes. Just like muscular conditioning, we train our system through short bouts of stress to become more resilient.
This will look something like this, where we strongly inhale 30 to 40 times and let our breathing go. And then we hold our breath on the last exhale. Then, when we urge to breathe again, we strongly inhale and hold our breath for 10 seconds. And then let it go. Doing this for 3 to 4 rounds every day will prime us to more mental resiliency. This is also known as the Wim Hof breathing. As a small side note, be sure never to do this breathing in water while standing or driving any vehicle. I usually do this routine in the morning after I wake up or during the day when I feel low on energy.
Being aware of your breathing during stressful situations helps you to stay calm and deal with challenges more clearly. And having a breathing practice in general helps you to develop more mental or stress resiliency. After all, challenges will be always present in our lives. So why not learn to take them on with a calm mind and live a more peaceful life?